Alright everyone, we are doing another Disney Pixar Cars custom review on the next gen Apple Racer, aka JP Drive. Now a little bit of history on Apple is that, well, yeah, long history indeed, this sponsor. Because back in 2008, I believe, he was released in the Big 36 Motor Speedway of the South Set, which has become very sacred and rare to my knowledge. And if you haven't, congrats to you. And so after that, people from China have been making customs of Mackay car from Cars 1, and only 1,000 real ones were made. Which, yes, it's pretty rare. And ever since then, people have made customs of the Apple team, like the hauler, the crew chief, the pity, whatnot. And so, skipping forward a few years to 2017, we saw the Apple stock car in Cars 3. But did he get a release by Mattel? No, not even yet. We don't even know what his name is yet. And he still hasn't got a release. He may probably be an online exclusive or pack exclusive sometime in the near future. But I don't even know yet. And as for JB Drive, well, he was released first in the Disney Store back in 2018. If you want to go check out that review, I highly recommend you don't. And so, yeah, he was released back in 2018, first regular, but then a full-on year later, he was released as a pullback diecast. That is something that's always puzzled me, is that, like, why wasn't he a chaser? Why wasn't he a chaser? But the other ones were. Just doesn't make any sense to me. If he was a chaser, how I'm getting re-released. But Mattel has never done a chase re-release. Unless if you are Luigi and Guido with rollers, tray, and bucket, then that's an exception. Anyways, enough rambling, let's get into his review. So, I used white paint pens and silver paint pens, and a little bit of black as well. On the hood here with the Apple logo, I tried to represent it the best I could with all the silver I had. The front here. The headlights. Yeah. The mouth. Of course, no grill. The air vents. I tried using them out of black paint pen and silver paint pen. A little bit of stuff we'll get into the end as well. Like, whatnot. I'll tell you guys what we're doing in the end. And of course the silver trim, like what was on the Disney Store version. Of course, the only thing is I tried to accuratize it to the movie the best I could. Of course, I couldn't fit the sponsors on there. 84. Just all plain white. Silver, right there. And if he were to be released in 2021, which I doubt he will, he would be in the Desert Cardback line. But in the Cars 3 series, as they mislabeled it now. Which we've already had enough of, Mattel! Can you just put them in a series? Gosh dang it. Well, enough rambling yet again. Of course, I couldn't put the Lightyear trim on it because it was so small. Yep, the black arrow, of course. The exhaust. The silver trim yet again. I put the gas cap in here black. I just didn't know what color would suit it. The windows are gray. Of course. Got some silver along the bottom here. The back lights, yeah. I doubt they're anything like you've ever seen before. I tried to represent it back to the Disney Store JP Drive the best I could, but yeah. You can see I tried, let's say. Yeah, let's say I tried. The rookie stripes. Don't know what that black bar is there for. I know that the silver ones are the reverse lights. The white spoiler, of course. Ah, the air conditioning just went out. How wonderful. Thank you, air conditioning, for not disturbing my full-on video. Anyways, we're getting back on track once again, guys. Silver trim on the bottom here. 84. Yep, the silver rims yet again. The back windows with the black window bars. I tried to make the spoiler different, but as you can see, I ultimately failed, so yeah, not good at customs. Let's just say that. I think his eyes are bluish on the Disney Store Diecast 84. Paint blemish that I somehow left on there. I'll get it later. 84. Yep. What's that yellow one for? I wonder why there was a bit of yellow on there. Yeah, it's a nice combination of white. And if you're wondering what I made this out of, I made this out of a Fireball Beach Danny Swervez, actually. You could still see a tiny bit of purple on there, along with some sand. That's how I know it was a Danny Swervez. Even right here, you can see a little bit of purple. It doesn't even match cam, honest. Yeah, I tried to make a date stamp on there. I failed. Made in China, not Thailand. I'll try and put my signature under there in the near future. Of course, there are 2 rivets, which I painted over with black. Since what's the use of doing it? I know I don't have the regular Cars 1 Apple Racer. And if I were to get one, it would be a factory custom. So let's bring in the Cars 3 stock car for Apple. They hardly look any similar. I actually had enough room for sponsors on the stock car, which is weird enough. And even stranger yet, I colored the backlights purple. I doubt it's even accurate to the movie. How spoiled of me. How spoiled. But unlike JP Drive, his date stamp is still there. And lastly, the Disney Store JP Drive. Well, the decals just reflect on the other one, to be completely honest with you. There was also a Tomica JP Drive release, but sadly I do not have that. Because what's the point of getting one when you can just make custom from Mattel? Oh, what's the point? What is the actual point of that? Yeah, you can see this one has a matte finish base. Anyways, guys, that pretty much does it for my custom review on the JP Drive that I had made. Oh, and I also sort of decorated my studio for Christmas. If you can barely see that Christmas tree out there. As I sort of situate the cars more. There we go. Also, countdown to Christmas. Yes, that's going to be starting on December 13th and lasting until the 24th. So make sure you guys stick around for that. That's going to be exciting. Our second ever season doing the series. And in case you're wondering about Floyd Morgan, track damage crews, yeah, all those videos are going to be coming after Christmas. So I'll see you guys in the next video, whichever it is, probably a Mini Racers unboxing or another custom, most likely. So I'll see you guys whenever I do that, which is going to be Friday, actually. Goodbye, thanks for watching, and as always, peace.